Beneath Prague's busy streets lies a hidden 10-story building, buried 30 meters down, and it's been there for years. This immense subterranean city, a deep Nazi secret, still amazes engineers today. Building it took 4 years, from 1941 to 1945, right under a functioning hospital. This hidden fortress, covering 3,000 square meters, was meant to be impenetrable. They moved an incredible 75,000 tons of earth, like 1,500 fully loaded dump trucks, all in total secrecy. How did they manage to shift 10,000 cubic meters of soil, enough to fill 4 Olympic swimming pools, without anyone upstairs catching on? The sounds of digging and concrete just feet below patients and staff must have been impossible to hide. Yet it was concealed. This vast complex, intended for hundreds, was essentially a secret city. Meanwhile, Kralovske Vinohrady Hospital, operating since 1902, continued its work, completely oblivious to the world below. Massive ventilation systems, 30 meters deep, were cleverly disguised to match the hospital's operations. Over 5,000 tons of concrete and steel were poured, somehow vanishing into the city above. For the laborers, conditions were harsh. One remembered working until exhaustion, never seeing daylight, terrified for their safety. The bunker's walls, 1.5 meters thick, were built to endure direct bombing. It was a fortress of immense scale and stealth, a chilling monument hidden beneath a place of healing. "10,000 cubic meters of earth moved. That's the raw scale of a wartime fortress built in secret, a hidden underground city in Prague that was critical to Nazi defensive planning. Construction began in 1941, the same year Reinhard Heydrich took power as Reich Protector. This monumental bunker, commissioned by the Reichsprotektorat, wasn't just a shelter. It was a strategic command center. Germany's 1939 annexation of Bohemia and Moravia had made Prague the administrative heart of the Reichsprotektorat, Böhmen und Mähren, which demanded robust, hidden defenses. As Allied bombing intensified, construction started 30 meters beneath the city. Consider the effort involved. Excavating enough earth to fill 4 Olympic swimming pools, all underground. Thousands of forced laborers endured 12-hour shifts, toiling in the darkness. This deep, hidden location was built to withstand direct hits from 2,000-pound bombs, an extreme measure against aerial threats. The bunker covered over 3,000 square meters, a labyrinth of levels for high-ranking Nazi officials. Its infrastructure was self-sufficient, boasting independent power, ventilation, and deep water wells. It was an underground city, a testament to the paranoia of an empire under siege. Imagine being trapped 30 meters underground, with an air system that could only keep 500 people alive for 72 hours. Inside that concrete shell, shielded from whatever was happening above, a different kind of battle unfolded daily. This was Prague's hidden command center, a rotating crew of political, military, and medical staff living in strict hierarchy. Their job? Processing intel and barking orders across the protectorate, every decision muffled by all that concrete. Just next door, a fully stocked emergency hospital hummed, complete with 20 beds and an operating room. But living down there, sometimes for weeks, really messed with people. Claustrophobia and anxiety spiked to 3 times the rate of surface duty. Without sunlight, their body clocks went haywire. Days just blurred into one long artificial night. They had 30 days of food and medicine stockpiled, bland but preserved. Life inside was a constant hum of tension, made worse by distant sirens. That endless artificial light and recycled air? It triggered bunker fever in 60% of the staff after only 3 days. Morale plummeted. Living quarters were so tight, each person got about 2 square meters. Talk about intensifying isolation. And that emergency hospital? 20 surgical beds, all lit by fluorescent bulbs, a grim substitute for daylight. Patients typically stayed 14 days, experiencing a profound sensory deprivation. Doctors and nurses worked tirelessly, their faces weary under the ventilation's drone. Storage rooms stayed packed with food and medical supplies, a quiet nod to their preparedness for unseen threats. The corridors themselves, cold and stark, formed a world apart. This underground maze was Prague's secret lifeline, a chilling reminder of war's long reach. By 1950, this Nazi fortress didn't just become obsolete. It transformed into a nuclear fallout shelter for the Czechoslovak People's Army, buried nearly 30 meters underground. That's over 10 stories down, a considerable depth for a new kind of war. They doubled the original capacity to house 1,000 people, an absurd number for such a confined space, complete with enhanced ventilation systems designed specifically to filter radioactive dust. Trying to breathe after an atomic blast, this was their grim, calculated solution. Every 6 months, up to 400 people participated in simulated nuclear attacks. Thankfully, the 1,000-person capacity shelter never needed to be fully utilized, avoiding unthinkable devastation for Prague. New, 10-ton blast doors were installed, capable of withstanding an overpressure equal to a small nuclear detonation. The bunker housed a dedicated communications center, a spiderweb of secure lines linking Prague directly to Moscow, capable of transmitting messages across 1,000 kilometers. After communism fell in 1989, the bunker was quietly decommissioned by 1993, ending its nearly 50-year strategic role in the Cold War. Above it, a hospital remained operational for 80 years, blissfully unaware of the two distinct secret bunkers humming silently 30 meters below. Its existence remained classified for decades, a shadowy secret guarded by multiple governments. The sheer engineering of its reinforced concrete walls, 1.5 meters thick, represents a monumental feat of wartime construction, a testament to human ingenuity and fear. This bunker is a physical timeline, showing two distinct eras of geopolitical conflict layered deep beneath the heart of Prague. It stands as a silent monument, a 3,000-square-meter underground labyrinth hidden for nearly a century. It wasn't subtle enough for Prague's wartime planners, though. Deep beneath Prague's lively streets, a colossal structure whispers of a buried past. This 30-meter deep bunker, once a symbol of oppression, now stands as a silent witness. Its most accessible areas are integrated into the modern hospital above, discreetly serving crucial medical functions. Still, vast other sections remain preserved with eerie precision, guarding over 100 original wartime artifacts. Less than 10% of this immense underground complex is publicly accessible, making a visit feel like glimpsing just one brick of a forgotten city. Its sheer scale, still evoking dread after decades, is a chilling reminder of forgotten atrocities etched into concrete. Prague, a city with over 1,100 years of history, has indeed endured, rising above this dark chapter. The bunker now serves as a grim educational tool. Hundreds of students visit annually, absorbing stark lessons history sometimes repeats. It's an absurd educational shift. Its reinforced concrete walls, 1.5 meters thick, testify to engineering meant to last centuries. A truly unsettling permanence inside, cold, silent halls whispered tales of fear and survival. Historians still pore over 5,000 archived documents, digitally excavating its secrets. This subterranean marvel reflects both incredible human ingenuity and war's terrifying, destructive capacity, costing millions in today's currency. The modern hospital above now boasts over 1,000 beds, a tenfold increase from the bunker's wartime personnel limit. Maintaining this colossal structure costs hundreds of thousands of dollars annually, a hidden economic burden. Every corridor once pulsed with the lives of 500 personnel, their wartime duties etched into the very stone. This Prague bunker endures as a subterranean symbol of a dark past, a chilling time capsule of human conflict.